Welcome to Shannon's Kitchen.
I was born and raised in the South, in a city, and now I live in the Midwest on a farm, and I love it. Other things I love are Jesus, my family, and everything food. I'm so glad you decided to join me today.
Y'all, I have Sister Sabrina here today. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love you so much.
I love you too.
Sabrina has been like a blood sister to me for so many years. And I remember when Sheldon brought you home to Little Rock first, and it was like, wow, she's amazing. You fit into our family so well. And also, Sabrina, you're a boss lady of
A med spa.
yes, called Skin Star. Just saying. I need to go in. I need some Botox. We love Jenny there. We love all the people there. They're awesome. You are the boss, and so you can take time to do fun stuff with family.
Right.
You're an empty nester, right? Of your how many kids?
3. 2 of them are in Salt Lake City and one's in Austin.
And so you visited these places to see your kiddos. And I mean, what fun places to visit.
Great.
And they're great kids, y'all. We kind of had our kids together, so they're sort of the same ages. In fact, Maddie is 6 months between my Savannah and Madeline, so it's so much fun. Anyway, we love them. We love the boys. We love Canada Max, and I mean, we love them all. Maddie is a dentist, and so if we need a little work, you know.
A cosmetic dentist.
She's an artist. Now, Sabrina, have you been an artist your whole life?
My whole life.
Were your parents artists or no?
Yep, my dad was an architect and my mom loved to paint oil paints.
Oh my goodness, I didn't know Raquel loved to oil paint. That's super cool. And she lives in the Keys right now.
She's in the Keys.
And have you visited her this year or are you getting ready to?
I have not.
I'm thinking the Keys are calling.
I'm working on it. We're a little busy because we have a med spa and we also are photographers and we photograph beauty pageants.
And you photograph beauty pageants as a family.
As a family.
And sports, yes, and sports too.
Sports.
So many things.
And weddings.
And weddings.
Engagements.
And senior pictures. And, you know, the whole thing. Have you taken pictures all your life, or when you met my brother Sheldon, did he introduce you to photography?
Your brother Sheldon.
It's a party, y'all. It's not a party.
Yeah, when I met Sheldon.
When you met Sheldon. And
he was always taking pictures. And
he
just evolved into something pretty fun that our family can do.
And Sheldon was a lawyer, and he absolutely retired because he is spending so much time on Sheldon Smith Photography with you, all of y'all.
Yes.
And I love it because your kids, even though they have their different jobs, they'll come and work for Sheldon Smith Photography.
Right. And they all have their different styles. So they're all gifted.
Because you can send them to a state and they can take it. Yeah. If you do a pageant, how many pictures do you take in one day?
It's a small pageant. I mean, we might be 4,000 or 5,000 a day photos.
Wow!
If it's a big national pageant, it might be 100,000 for the whole event.
Goodness, that's amazing.
So you have to go through all those.
And you and Sheldon and your kiddos are great with children. These little girls to older girls, they love y'all. They feel like your family. It's so fun. I've loved that ministry. What's your favorite part? The photography, Skin Star?
I love the photo part because it's so artsy. Of course, it's the dresses, it's the makeup, it's the shoes. And you become friends with a lot of the directors. And then when you do the editing process, that's also fun.
Yes, and it takes a while to edit, correct? And your cameras are heavy. The cameras are as big as Sabrina. It's like an exercise regimen. I love that so much. And actually, I have to say, some of your artwork is in my house, and a lot of your artwork is in Channy's house. We may have to do some footage at the end. Sabrina, no matter how busy you are, we're always like, hey, could you do us a painting that's this? And you're like, sure. It's great. She's always a good sport. And even though it is the Christmas season, you're willing to do a show with me, which it's made my life. Seriously, your time is expensive.
Oh, Marci, thank you.
I love it.
I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to share this time with you.
Oh, me too. Okay, so what are we gonna make today, Sabrina?
Campfire s'more cups.
That sounds so good.
And they're going to be in these tiny little mini muffin pans.
That's adorable.
And so they're so easy
fun.
just to pop in your mouth.
I can't wait.
And
So
2 to 3
excited.
per person, hopefully. So we can get rid of them all so we don't have to eat them.
They won't last around this house, so it's
man.
very exciting. Okay, Sabrina, what do we do first?
Okay, so all you need for this recipe is a 1/2 cup of graham cracker crumbs.
Nice.
Put it in here.
Ooh, love it.
And then go get yourself a little bag of the cookie dough, the sugar cookie dough. It's like,
so you don't even have to make the sugar cookie dough.
No.
Just go buy it.
No.
That's amazing.
So you put your graham cracker crumbs in the bowl.
I love it.
And then you just take these It looks like this. Hang on a second. They're kind of sticky. Stick these.
I love
dump
it.
these in here like
those
this.
look
Oh, here, let's
good.
do it this way so you
I
can
love
see.
it. You can see. That's awesome.
Sorry, I don't do this very often.
But you do cook a lot. Like
do
you
cook a lot.
When your kids were home,
I have
you cooked
two,
a lot.
yes. I
Yeah.
have 2 boys that played a lot of sports.
Oh yes.
So they
oh,
were
yes.
always hungry.
Oh yes.
And
Yeah.
I have a tall husband too, who also
Yes.
works out a lot. And
There
does
you
a lot
go.
Of sports.
There you go.
So 3 men in the house. I was always cooking.
And I remember you telling me that your boys, even as teenagers, would say to their friends, "I gotta go because mom's cooking."
Mom's cooking.
That's awesome. That was wonderful.
And my daughter
Oh.
would invite her friends over at lunchtime in high school when they had like a little break to go eat. They'd come to my house.
Off-campus lunch.
I will tell you.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you know this.
Oh, I can't wait.
While Maddie was a senior, we
Yeah?
had a little bake club.
Of course you did. Tell me.
And we called it the Weirdos. DOUGHS.
Weirdos.
And
Oh
we
my
would
goodness.
just bake and sit around and have coffee and visit and tell stories.
That's the best quality time.
And sometimes I'd try a new recipe and they'd either give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down.
Would
I
they
don't care.
ever
It's
get
not my recipe.
Farmhouse Kitchen?
When ice calls.
There you go. Aren't they
Okay.
so good?
So can you see? So you just kind of want to mix it up. So just
Oh.
kind of do it like this. You don't have to grease this.
That's so easy.
You want to do like a
Okay.
little half
Tell us.
teaspoon or a teaspoon. I don't know.
Okay, I
Just
like
gonna do
it.
this.
Roll it up.
Little,
Hey.
you just kind of want to smash it in there a little bit.
Okay.
Like, kind of like that. Do like a little divot.
Oh, I love it. Like a little shell, like a little crust.
Yeah, kind of do it like
Ooh,
that.
I love that. So you had your baking club, but also I remember when we lived in Little Rock, you would have art day at your house.
Yes.
Okay.
Once a month we would have art day at my house in the garage.
Oh, and you provided all these awesome supplies and an idea for an art project and all the room and the table and all that kind of stuff. And it was so much fun.
It was fun. It grew
Oh.
to be about 40 people.
Oh my goodness, we had moved by then, but 40 people.
That's
Oh,
a
I
lot.
love it. You have a hospitable heart. You're an includer. She's like, come on, you know?
It was fun memories back then.
Oh,
Also, Sabrina did all my artwork in this house, and I think there's over 100 pieces in
She's
all
so
different
sweet
things.
to buy
I love
my
it.
art.
No, I love
Wonderful.
it. And when
the family rate.
the artist, the glass blower James Hayes he did these lights for me, and he said his inspiration was the artwork around.
Are
it.
you
So
serious?
He loved. Of course, he
Gee,
loved
I never
the
knew
dots
that.
and all the things. But Sabrina, I mean, I love
Sabrina.
all the artwork. Oh, it makes me so happy every time.
So love it.
Every
We love it.
I love it.
I
So-
mean, we all love it. Let's
Yes,
just say,
yes.
Shanny, and your house is so happy.
Oh, thank you.
And
I
with
hope
Sabrina's
so.
artwork,
I want
it
to
just
be.
makes it a little bit of Sabrina's love
Oh,
everywhere.
thanks. I wanted
Yeah.
to be happy and people to know
Yes.
they're loved and that
By
Jesus
Jesus,
loved
absolutely,
them. So,
absolutely.
Sabrina has
Thank you,
contributed to
Shannon.
that.
Amen.
So
Amen.
sweet.
It's a ministry. Her art
It
is a
is.
ministry.
It
It is. I mean, come on.
It is.
Thank you, Shanny, for that. That's awesome because it's so
Yes.
true.
Thank
Sheldon
you.
and her kids also are artists too. So
They are, and that's why photography works well for them too as an outlet.
yes,
They're really good at it. They have a good eye.
Have you always provided a space for them to do art since they were little?
Always. And I'll tell you, there's a cute story. So there's no mistakes in art. That's my
say
thinking.
it again, Sabrina.
There's no mistakes in art.
There you go. Preach, girl.
That's my thinking, right? So
You're
I
right.
taught my kids since they were little. There's no mistakes.
Oh,
You
yes.
just take it and do something different.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So one of my children came home one day and they had made a little magnet. You know how you do the
Yes.
little artwork and then the magnet comes
Yes,
home with you?
yes.
And it was a bear. It was a bear and its brown head and then the whole body was black. And I thought, oh. So I asked my son, I said, well, did you kind of mess up and you just kind of colored it black? Because you know there's no mistakes. And he said, no, Mom, it's my bear with a leather suit. And I thought,
Oh, that had to be canon.
yeah. I thought that was so fun.
a bear in a leather suit.
Yeah, he was wearing a leather suit. I thought, okay.
That is the best story. I love it.
I'm doing
Canon,
Marci editing hurdles.
Canon has always been such a good artist. I remember as a little kid, he did a fish. I think he was in elementary maybe, and he did this fish that I thought, you can sell that for hundreds of dollars. So I thought, oh my goodness, these kids, they're such good artists at such young ages.
You know, Sheldon, my husband's an artist also.
Yes,
I am too,
yes,
so
yes.
there's no way for the children to escape that.
Right, exactly. You'll do pageant photography together. You'll do sports photography together. I love it that your aim is to be together, love each other, and give the aroma of Christ, which y'all do. So that's awesome. I love that.
Okay.
What's next, sister?
I don't know, but let me... Okay, so now once you have them like this, you're going to put them in the oven at 350 for 8 to 10 minutes.
Yes!
Okay, so right now while our little cups are baking, we're taking the little Reese cups and get them ready. This will be your topper, so this will be last.
Nice. Does your family love Reese's for a candy?
That's Sheldon's favorite.
Oh, I thought so. My big brother.
Tried to make them homemade.
Oh my goodness, how was that?
Really good.
It was so good.
But you can't beat the brand.
I mean, and it's easy. Boom, easy cheesy.
Okay, so what's your favorite chocolate?
I love Reese's. I love Kit Kats. I love Snickers. I love Mars bars. I love Milky Ways. I love Twix. Oh my goodness. You know what? I love them all. What are your favorites, sis?
So your deli's always great.
Yum.
Cutie little squares.
Oh, I love the cutie little squares.
It's just enough of the sweet.
Yes, I keep on doing them and just put them on the plate like this. I gotta finish the job.
Somebody's gonna be eating paper.
Do you clean while you cook?
Yes. Yes.
Shanny, you do for sure.
Yes.
You do. I love that. My girls do that, and I aspire to do that. You did this recipe when Sheldon went to visit your kids in Austin, Texas.
No, before that. Before that.
You did.
I had my daughter come visit us.
Aw.
And she loves sweets.
Oh, one of her best qualities.
Yeah.
And she's a dentist, a cosmetic dentist who loves sweets. There you go. I love that.
She said you want to floss the teeth that you want to eat. So I always think about that when I'm flossing. I think I want this one and this one. All right. See how you
Those look good.
Okay, we're back.
Yay!
So we pull them out. They
smell
look
so
wonderful.
good.
And then you take the middle rack where they were sitting, lift it to the higher rack setting, and then set it on broil, your oven. You want to set it on broil because when we put the little marshmallows on it, you want them to kind of get toasty. And then we're going to put the Reese cups on it, right?
So excited.
So,
wow.
right?
Okay, so those are all ready.
So-
and Sabrina made sure that I didn't have any of the brown wrappers.
You want to get the big marshmallows.
Okay.
See? You want to get the big ones. You want to cut the marshmallow in half.
Okay.
Right? It doesn't matter if you have the goopy or the fluffy on the cookie cutter. Just
I
put it
love
on
that.
there.
So you don't put the little goopy.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
That was a bad
Sabrina
one.
said you can do it, so you got to eat it. Yeah, I think you do. I think it's the law.
There you go. Hey, wait, mine are bigger than yours.
Well, I'm cutting mine on the circle.
Oh,
But yours are so cute too. Yours have a little mountain there.
there you go.
Maybe I need a mountain on mine.
I cut them on the diagonal, and if you look at Marci's, she cut hers completely in half. So they do look a little bit different. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter because they're just get goopy.
Look, Sheldon.
Yeah.
Look, see?
Look, if I had,
You put them on a diagonal.
look, this was me, and there's Marci.
So that's how you should do it. But this is a little more artistic. And what happened to this guy?
We were talking.
Oh, I ate one.
You were doing a diagonal.
Or- yeah.
That's cool.
I love it.
I'll eat a diagonal.
Okay, there we go. I was gonna say we gotta,
People know from my show that triangles taste better than squares anyway.
All right, so see my half and then Marci's half. It really doesn't matter. Just get your marshmallows on there.
Except for Sheldon says that triangles taste better than squares from his peanut butter sandwich show at the
so you
beach.
should watch that episode because that's
Just
pretty
saying.
funny. At the beach. My husband did a peanut butter sandwich special.
Oh yes,
It was great.
it's so funny.
Okay, so now you'll take them. You're going to want to put them in the oven
Yeah.
broil. But watch them because it goes fast. You want to pull them out when they're kind of golden, a little toasty.
Love
and
it.
don't overdo it because then you'll have to start over.
They're gorgeous.
Right?
Wow.
Just push it in.
Be careful.
See?
Ooh. And you just gotta
Push.
give a little push.
You gotta
Oh, satisfying as anything.
Push.
Oh,
Isn't that so fun?
this is so fun. Look at these shitty. Oh, yay! Hey, brother.
I want to smush one in.
They're
It's
so
fun.
fun.
Marci, go deep.
Oh, go deep. Okay.
I'm
Oh.
pushing that one better.
Okay,
than that
Sheldon's
one better.
right. You do got to push.
You got to push hard, Marsh.
Okay.
I mean, ready to burn my finger like always. I hurt myself every time I cook, but Sabrina, you don't.
Isn't that fun?
It's so fun.
You gotta let them set for about 5 minutes.
Okay,
That's
okay,
it.
okay.
And then you could eat.
Oh my goodness, oh, Sabrina, this has been so much fun, and I can't wait to eat these. Thank you for doing a show with me
Yes,
today.
thank you for inviting me.
Oh,
Thank you for
thankful
having
you.
me. Yes.
Thank you for being willing.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great week. Don't forget to thank Jesus.
And enjoy.
See you next time.
Bye, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers! Woo! Cheers to New Year!